What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. Doing the PvP Eye of the Storm Brawl on my balanced Druid. It was a good match. I think we won by 20 at the end. Spoiler alert for you. But why would I be posting if we got whooped, you know? But we are behind most of it, and then we kind of pull out just a little bit of a win right at the end. By the time you get close to mid, of course, it throws you in the air. One good thing about being a caster, I guess, is you can actually hit people in the air, which isn't a bad gig. So I came back to Blood Elf because normally they attack our towers when you get thrown in the air, and they're attacking Fel Reaver. So yeah, I'm gonna go Fel Reaver. I don't know how many people we got there. We got one priest there. It looks like a healer. Nope, we got two people there. So we got a priest and a pally there. They have 4, maybe 5 there. They do have a Druid healer there. He's in big tree form, so it's probably going to be hard to kill him. I pop all my cooldowns. I go ahead and solar beam him there. I typhooned him out of it. I'm still spec for PvE, so that was my mistake. It should have been roots. And normally what I do is I solar beam them root. I know most people root then solar beam. I actually get stunned here in the air, which is kind of weird from the rogue. He was actually very good at it. Like every time I went in the air and there was a rogue next to me, they would stun me in the air, which was, I mean, it's pretty smart. I'm going to go down here. It's a 3 versus 1, 4 versus 1, something like that. They have 2 healers here. We lost that tower. They definitely got back up once we got there. They 3 capped us, and I think they had the flag. No, we have the flag. So they 3 cap, we have flag. My dots are still doing damage up there, not much though. DPS wise, I'm 22, 23k, which isn't too bad. Haven't had a big fight yet or an AoE fight. 3 more people just res there, so I don't know why the lock runs into them. They got like 7 or 8 people at Fel Reaver now. I think I'm going to go to DR. Yeah, because you can see the red streaks. Red streaks mean horde. I actually found that out a little late. But yeah, so if you see the red streaks, that means the horde's going with you. I normally look at the map and it tells me. But priest healer here, going to blow him up, popping cooldowns, and just seeing how much damage we can do. He kind of lines the sight me there, so I'm just going to switch to the other healer, the other priest healer that's there. I'm going to solar beam him and kind of burst him here. It's kind of hard. Priest healers are kind of OP in BGs. If they're disc, they're going to do some decent damage and some decent heals. If they're holy, all they got to do is do a greater heal, and that's 70% health or 65% health, whatever the shit is. It's pretty OP. So you have to interrupt that. And the issue, I go ahead and clone the hunter there just to stop some of his damage. He trinketed. The issue is, as Boomy, I only have really 2 interrupts. Typhoon, if you're spec'd into it, and Solar Beam. Solar Beam's a 40-second cooldown, so it's not the best. This Red Pally's kind of staying in here. I'm thinking I'm going to get a 1-on-1. I actually get a good proc there. If you see that things come around me, that's because I'm using my Major Essence. Makes me get Incarnation. So yeah, I got it again there from the Star Surge. So I'm doing 25% increased damage, and my haste is increased by 25% or 15%. So that's one reason I spec Incarnation, just because that does proc pretty often. Did a mythic the other day, and I used my Incarnation cooldowns. So that's 30 seconds of that, where I can have streaking stars. And then the Star Surge proc, so that was 6 more seconds. And then the neck proc, which was another 12 seconds, 13 seconds. So I had almost 50 seconds straight of streaking stars. So yeah, damage is pretty OP that way. I stay in here just because when the gravity goes up, you stay still. So staying in here actually lets us cap it, kind of thing. I come out, there's 2 here. A pally's coming to help us, so that's pretty cool. We killed the ret super quick, and the DK's dying super fast too. I don't know if that was me or the ret, but they went down super fast. DPS wise, I'm at 26, 27k. So yeah, I mean 26, 27k and this not having a big fight in middle isn't bad. I'm not upset about that. Gravity's about to go up in 15 seconds, so I go back in here because I want to make sure we kind of cap this. So gravity's going to go up. You're going to see the guy in front of me fly up right there. He flies up and don't know where he's going. But since I'm staying in here, we should cap MT. They come. We have a priest healer or shadow priest outside. So going to jump on him. There's a druid down there. I don't know if that's the healer or not. I try to typhoon him, but he's rooted. But yeah, so that is going to be the druid healer. That's a blood DK. So we have a druid healer, a boomy, a priest healer, a shadow priest, and a blood DK. They're getting it back because they have numbers here. We do not. I'm kind of going down. They're all kind of targeting me. I almost killed the healer, but I get root beam, solar beam. The healer does go down. So we do get a kill on. I kind of soloed the healer, which I'm kind of proud of. I guess my solar beam root was at a good time. He's rebirthing. Of course, I've already used my solar beam, so I don't have an interrupt for rebirth. So, yeah, the healer is back up. Now they have 7, maybe 8 people here. It's time for me to go somewhere else. So I'm going to go Fel Reaver. I tried to land on top of it. I always love that move. I get here, there's 2 rogues, and what is that on me? We got the numbers here, so I'm not too worried. Just going to DPS. I was going to off-heal the warrior, but we got a monk healer here who's doing a good job. And we kill the 2 rogues. So, and we turn Fel Reaver. So we're down, what is that? I don't even know. 100 now? No, I don't know. We're down. We're losing right now. We do have 2 towers, which is nice. They have the flag, though. So they cap the flag. They'll be up another 100. We still have MT, too. So we might actually get a 3 cap here. I say good job on MT because they're actually spinning it very well. And keeping us from, keeping us having it. We do lose it right there, but in the air, as soon as we land at Fel Reaver, which we're not going to land at Fel Reaver, but if we were going to land at Fel Reaver, it would have instantly capped. There's a druid healer here. You have a rogue, a ret, and a disc priest. 2 healers here, and a boomy. It was probably a dumb idea to come here, to be honest. I root beam the healer. He just, since he's a druid, he can get out of it pretty simple. I should have root beamed the priest healer. I get cloned, so I trinket out of that because I want to kill this druid. 2 healers is going to be hard to kill this druid, but doing what I can. I'm going to clone the priest here. The druid actually runs away to heal, so since he kind of peeled out, might as well try to kill this priest. But both priest healers are here. So actually all 3 healers are here at this node. So 3 healers, they got 4 or 5 DPS. Hopefully the team's doing some good shit somewhere else because they have MT. They're not losing MT. We're doing kind of a push. I typhoon there just to knock people back. It's a decent interrupt. I get my proc for incarnation through my essences. And so I'm gonna start DPSing a little bit. I got a boomy on me. I got a shaman on me. I got all kinds of shit on me. So it's time to die. 24k, 25k now DPS. Still not bad. I say come on guys because we're down 180 now. And they have flag. No, we have flag. Okay. So we have 2 and flag. They have 2. And we're down 180. So flag will get us back up to down about 100. About 80, 100, whatever you want to call it. We did do good with whoever's running flag, ran flag a lot, which is nice. Fel Reaver has an all the way cap, so I'm going to come to inside Fel Reaver to see if we can get it all the way up. That way they can't be ninja'd super quick. Coming back down, the gravity just came back down, so I'm going to try to clone the lock there, which I do get a clone on the lock. Rogue pops up and stuns me. The red's going super hard on the priest. He's stunned, so I'm going to go ahead and solar beam him there too. We're going to try to keep him in the solar beam and keep him stunned. The rogue jumps on me. He blinds me. Trinket is not up, but I do get out of it from damage, I guess. I'm just putting up my hots now. Single target back on the priest. And the priest goes down. Druid healer gets here, of course, because these healers have to stay together. Get a nice 120k, 110k hit on the Shadow Priest right there with Star Surge. Still going hard on the Shadow Priest because I think the Druid got knocked off. In the air, like I said, that rogue is very good at stunning me. The lock was very good at rooting me. So I take some damage there. I do have a healer on me, it seems, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, so I'm going to keep my dots up on the rogue so he can't re-stealth. I'm trying to kill the rogue, actually. because I know he's a decent rogue. The lock's down there, so I need to reapply my dots. And I have the proc, so you rotate spells. That's why you see me go Solar Wrath, Lunar Strike, Solar Wrath. I would have put a Star Surge in there, but again, I did not have it. So yeah, now my DPS is up to 28k, which is, I'm feeling a little bit better. In a main fight in the middle, it could be super high just because boomies are very AoE based. We have a decent single target, which is one reason I like boomy. You can kind of do both. But going mid, by the time I get back to mid, I'm in the air doing stupid shit. I want to dot the rogue, so I dot him up twice. Don't want him to re-stealth in the air or when he lands. So he's got 2 dots on him. He's not re-stealthing. Feel pretty good about that. There is a ret going ham on one of my healers right here, so I need to come and help him out as much as I can. I reapply my dots. I do a Star Surge while I'm running. I just reapply my dots. There's no reason not to. And Solar Wrath to get it up. Mind control. The priest back there is mind controlling someone, so I'm kind of worried about that. Priest kind of peels out, which is nice. He's trying to mind control again. I root beam him. Go back on the ret here, knock him off with Typhoon. Since he is down there, I'm just going to DPS him. I think my DPS will be more than his healing, and he's got to run up. So as long as he's got to run up, I'm just going to keep DPSing him as hard as I can. He does heal up some, but he's now, and he's at 30% health, so he should die wherever he lands, hopefully. But yeah, so I almost fly off there. I was trying to go Blood Elf, and then I kind of changed my mind because I saw a couple of them going to middle, so it was just a cluster. The lock does a good job there. Reflecting, I get whatever that shit, horrified there, whatever that shit's called. Here comes some clones. Little worried, not too much though. I can heal. So I throw some regrowths on myself, get myself back up. Here's the Druid healer. Want to make sure he dies. I get a good proc, which is really nice. And the lock goes down. We have flag. We're running flag. We're still down 100. And they're close to winning. They're almost at 1200. The lock uses Soulstone for some reason with like 6 of us around him. Don't understand that. I would have saved Soulstone or reapplied Soulstone or waited to use Soulstone. But that's just me. I land on top of the Fel Reaver, which is nice, FR. I'm going to land on top and just DPS from top. A perk of being a caster in this week is you can stay on top and cast and kill shit. So I'm up here. If there was another caster, if you watch my mage video, I actually get blown up while standing up there because a fire mage just teed off on me. Put my dots on, trying to use my Star Surge. Since I'm running after him, I'm just reapplying dots, Star Surging when I can. He actually goes down, which is nice. I look at mid. They have a couple in mid, so I'm going to try to go mid, get mid as quick as I can. I remove his insignia to make sure he doesn't res by a Soulstone. Since they do have locks, if I was a lock, I would have put Soulstone on my healers. I'm kiping out. If we get flag, hold it to 1400. I think that might be the only way we win. So it's a good strat. That way they can't get flag again, and we will hopefully be in the lead. This Pharaoh gets way, way out of position. So since he wants to be way back here, we might as well kill him. Now it's time to go help mid so we can get the flag. Hopefully if we get the flag, we win. We're still down 20, but we're gaining, which is nice. Good knockoff there for their team. Must have been a priest. So I go ahead and put Starfall down and Solar Beam their healers because they were kind of stacked, and trying to DPS their heals as much as I can to try to get some pressure on them so they have to heal themselves and not that ret. That's what happens. The ret does go down because a lock was on them and another person was on them. I'm guessing this priest is coming in for a knockoff, but I try to Typhoon him. Of course, he's rooted or locked or some shit. So it didn't work. We should have mid, but we flew in the air, which kind of sucks. I want to go back mid. Actually, I'm going to Blood Elf just to check. I'm glad I went Blood Elf because there's 3 of them here, and they get Blood Elf. So I'm going to dot up the Feral and the Rogue as much as I can. I'm going to Cyclone the Rogue, he trinkets. Yeah, so I'm trying to kill the Shadow Priest. He's back there free casting. I don't like that. I should reclone the Rogue here, but I do get a proc, so I'm going to redot everybody, and that's going to give me streaking stars. I try to knock off the Feral there, but he just has Wild Charge, so he just pops back on me. The priest healer over there tried to knock off the shadow priest, but I was solar beaming them, so it kind of backfired. And now they have a red here. I get interrupted. Nature lock, so I should have been able to still cast solar beam. We only have one, and I think we got the flag and capped. So I'm wanting us, as long as they don't get the flag, we should be okay. Come over here, one-on-one with the hunter. I'm going to go ahead and try to blow him up as hard as I can. He has stun, he has his interrupts. I do not have trinket or bar skin or my heal. So a little issue there. I Typhoon his big guy because that's going to do a shit ton of damage if he gets on me, and Typhoon slows him. So I would have tried to root him if I didn't have Typhoon, but since I have Typhoon, I'm not too worried. Get silenced here, so I War Stomp kind of negates his silence. I'm getting hit by the big guy, and it's victory. We win by 24. So damage-wise, I did 12 million. I was top by 2 million, so I'm pretty happy about that. And we won, so winning's all that matters. It was a good, long PvP battle, and we got the W. So can't be upset by that. And when you win by 24, it's just extra, It's just extra. It just makes me feel better. DPS-wise, I did about 25, 26K. It was a good BG. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.